Guys, I love Apple Watch bands. I think that's a big understatement. My collection is probably approaching 100 plus official Apple Watch bands. I absolutely love them simply because of how you can express some of your personality with them. You can go your minimalistic route and get a black sport band, or make a statement and get the gold Milanese loop band. The possibilities and combinations are endless, and with the release mechanism being so easy to swap out bands, it really makes me want to go out and buy them all. In this video, I'll be showcasing all of the new bands released for fall 2019 alongside the launch of the new Apple Watch Series 5. If I counted correctly, there are a total of close to 20 new bands. Only problem is, I ordered them all right after the iPhone keynote, but for some reason are being released in batches. I already have all the Sport and Sport Loop, but the leather bands are arriving midweek and the Nike bands are arriving later in October. Because I don't want you guys waiting till then, I will release videos showcasing what I already have. I plan to do the sport bands in this video. When the leather bands arrive midweek, I will update you on those and then release a video of the super cool new Nike ones as soon as they arrive. I apologize in advance, but it kind of works out as showcasing 20 plus bands will make for a rather long video, and at least this way, they can be separated out a bit. As you all may know, I do these videos seasonally as I adore the new styles, and also so you can see the true color behind the bands in direct sunlight, studio lighting, and also low light conditions, so you can know exactly what you're buying. I apologize for the long intro. I know what you all came for, so let's get it, baby. We really won't waste any time. Just a reminder that if anyone is interested in winning a Series 5 Apple Watch completely free, stay tuned until the end of the video to find out how. Alright, we'll first start out with our newest batch of sport bands. You already know what we get with these super comfortable fluoroelastomer bands that have been with us since the launch of the Apple Watch, and the bands we all know and love. We first start with Pine Green, which is this really rich and supple green. Really reminds me of when I went to the West Coast, and just reminds me of a huge and healthy forest. The green is a very attractive green that has a shimmer to it under direct sunlight, and I'm finally proud that Apple got green right, especially since green is my favorite color. We then move to Alaskan Blue, and to be honest, these blues are getting harder and harder to differentiate. Apple releases a blue almost every season, but make no mistake, each iteration is just as vibrant and just as beautiful. This blue reminds me of the dark waters you'd see out of the coast of Canada and Alaska, and catches attention without being vibrant. It's a strange blue as it pops, but is also really dull. Really great offering, and I'm sure will be a popular choice among Apple Watch band lovers. Next up is Clementine, which is this darker peachy color that matches so well with the gold stainless steel watch. The orange color is very deep and is more of a spring color rather than a fall color in my opinion. I really like the orange cases and bands for some reason, maybe because they stand out more than blacks or blues. If you like an energetic band, this is the right one for you. And the last offering we have for our sport band is Lemon Cream, which, my god, is this super attractive yellow mixed with a vanilla color that is just so pleasing to the eye. It's by no means a neon yellow, but has just enough hint of vibrancy that makes it a standout band and goes excellent with any watch casing, whether it be the darker stainless steel or even the gold stainless steel. Of the 4 new sport bands, I'd say this one is definitely my favorite. We now move to the sport loop bands, which I love for being so comfortable and best of all, are infinitely adjustable. I have done full in-depth reviews for both of these bands, so definitely click one of the cards to check those out. Apple did something interesting with the sport loops this year. They made them in a dual color pattern that at first I was a bit uneasy about. I thought they looked dumb and would be too tacky. They have done this with the Hermes bands, and I was never a fan, but let me tell you, upon looking at these with my own eyes, I instantly changed my mind, and even more so when making all of these different color combinations with my watches. We first take a look at Pomegranate, which is this beautiful mix of Clementine on a sport loop and a wine red, almost burgundy. The two colors complement each other so well and look so beautiful on the wrist, especially on the gold stainless steel. The two colors are a cathartic blend between spring and fall, and I absolutely adore it. Fellas, don't be afraid. The color's not girly at all, and if you do think it's girly and refuse to wear bright bands, then you have other issues, bro. Come on, it's 2019. Next, we have Khaki, which subdues the extent at what one would imagine when thinking of the color khaki. A part of the band is almost this cargo khaki, this army green kind of color, and the other side is this very rich and dark blue. The two colors do complement each other, although of all the new sport loops, this color combination is my least favorite of the bunch. I don't know what it is exactly, and don't get me wrong, it's a great color combination. If this is your favorite, I'm sorry, it's just my opinion, and remember, I'm just some guy on the internet reviewing tech, so no need to get mad, it ain't that deep. What is a better combination is Alaskan Blue, which, oh my god, goes extremely well with the gold stainless steel. I'm starting to notice a pattern. Most of these go great with the gold stainless steel, mainly because of the almost lemonade yellow streak flanking both sides of your bands, and that alone highlights the beautiful dual tone of the lighter blue mixing with the darker blue. It's a beautiful band and couldn't help but keep staring at it while I was working out with it earlier today. Definitely a must for any Apple Watch band lover. We are nearing the end, and sadly, as we now move to our midnight blue, which is the epitome of dark bands. It's black mixed with midnight blue, and never would have imagined this color combination looks so good. The black part goes amazing with the black stainless steel band that makes people turn twice at this band and say, wait, hold up, this band is going to sell like hotcakes, I guarantee it. Such a beautiful band while not being flashy at all. I love it. Second to last is Camel, and while at first, looking at it online, I thought it looked hideous. It's way better in person, trust me. Another reason I love doing these videos is because the pictures online are very misleading. Rather than the piss yellow look Apple has on their website, it's almost this gold yellow that is a very nice and vibrant in direct sunlight. If yellow just isn't your thing, the light blue accent to the sides of your band give it that resonance it deserves. The blue is so subtle though, which is great. You don't need anything more bright, as then it would ruin the band. Let's not forget the almost sand color that makes the band complete. It's like going to the beach, man. You have your sand color, you have the yellow which is reminiscent of the sun, and you have the blue to the sides which reminds me of the water in the Bahamas. Such a gorgeous band. And finally, we arrived to our last sport band, Anchor Gray. You know, this is probably the simplest of all the bands. It's black mixed with this heather gray with an even darker black trimming surrounding the band to the sides. It's perfect. It's minimal, and if you have a black casing on your Apple Watch, then you are sure to love it. I love bands like these that are dark yet have a lot of pizzazz to them. That's been it for this video, guys. As I said, my leather bands will arrive midweek and will pump out those bands as soon as I can. I just wanted to help those who are wanting to buy new bands and don't want to keep you all waiting. So if this video helped you make a decision in any way, or if I simply tempted you to buy a new band, give this video a thumbs up. And for those interested in winning a brand new Apple Watch Series 5 to match with some of these bands, the steps are really simple. It takes maybe 15 seconds of your day. You simply have to subscribe to the channel with bells, like this video, and comment on my official Apple iPhone 11 Pro, which I will attach a card at the top right, and just let me know who your favorite musical artist is of all time. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter for channel updates and polls. I really can't wait for all my other bands to arrive, so stay tuned for those videos, but without saying any more, I'll catch you all in my next video. Thank you all so much for the support.